Okay, y'all see my car? The license plate is cute. I got L named after the iconic Ivy. So sorry you guys had to see that, because you know. But yeah, this is her. And she's so cute. Love her. Hey guys, so ignore my toes, but yeah, this is my baby girl. This is the interior. It's all black inside. I like so I keep like gum in here. I'm on break at work. Keep perfume, so you know a girl always smell good. I keep lotion, so nobody in my car will be ashy. Not at all, nothing. So yeah, like I said, it's an all black interior. The fur cover for the steering wheel, I got it off of Amazon. All of it is on my Amazon storefront, so on my wish list you'll see it. You can buy it, and just remember, every time you buy something from my Amazon storefront, I get money from it, and it's supporting a black girl. So you know, interior. I also got, I just like, see my keychains, my keychain, one keychain. This is a taser, okay? It's supposed to look like lipstick. And as you can see, I wanted my theme for my car, like everything in my car, everything about my car, to be black and silver. I had the this is pepper spray, you know, just in case somebody want to catch me slipping. It's the letter Y, so you know it's me, Yogans, period. And I have this I'm gonna get like USBs to put in that as well, but I usually use this one for myself. But just when I have other passengers in the car, you know, y'all are gonna be bedazzled, and y'all gonna have a charger too. And this I got off of Bath and Body Works. It's just one of their, it's like a visor clip basically. So put on a visor or AC vent, wherever that it actually hooks onto, and you buy a refill to put into it. I think this one is called Sunflower or something, but it smells really good. Okay, it smells really good because my car always smells good, whether I'm spraying my perfume or whether it's coming from this. It smells so good in here. And this I got off of Amazon as well, just to hold my phone in case I'm going somewhere and I don't know like where it is, so I put on a GPS. I'm not gonna hold the GPS on my hand every time if I'm alone, so I'm gonna keep it here so I can look at it while I'm still looking at the road. That's why I have it here. And for YouTube videos as well, because you can turn it sideways as well. My phone's kind of big though, so I'm trying to see how that's gonna work out. But yeah, and besides that, I also got, as you can see on this side, see everything in here is black, like the interior is all black, and on the, it's like a seatbelt cover, and it's silver, gemstone, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's cute. You can see it on mine. So yeah, this is basically my car, my first car. I basically paid for all of it, almost, cause my parents pitched in like $2,000. I bought it up right off the lot, and in total it cost like almost $9,000. It's like 8,000, like 900 something. I paid the rest of that, you know. So for me, that is a huge accomplishment, because I've never spent this much money on anything before. I've never saved up this much money on anything before either, and I never worked this hard in my life, because like, you know, it's always been like a thing, like I need to get a car. Every time I'm down like back in school, I don't have a car, so I'm like always asking my friends for a ride, or like I'm taking an Uber. Like I got so tired of that, because I went from like in high school, my parents always let me drive their car. Every time I'm back down in town, like back in my hometown, I'm always driving my parents' car. So it's like when I'm here, I don't really have an issue with driving. But when it's like when I'm over there though, I always have like an issue. I need to go somewhere and I can't. I need to get groceries and I can't unless it's someone else. You know what I mean? And those always just such a like a internal struggle for myself, because I was like, this is something I've wanted for a while, because like to call something my own, that's a car. You know, it's been a goal of mine for a while. So like when I got this car is like such a like, oh my gosh moment. Like, I really did this for myself. It's like one of the first things I've ever accomplished like in this manner within myself for such a long time. Like, I haven't done something on such a large scale before. So every time I look at my car, every time I get inside my car, I'm like, this is mine. And it's like, it really is mine because I paid for it off the lot. So like, I don't owe the dealership something. I owe my parents a little 2K, but that's something I'm getting back from working right now. So without further ado, I'm gonna explain to you guys how I got this car. So like, for school, amid the whole coronavirus pandemic and stuff, everybody basically had to get sent home. I live like 4 hours away from my school. So I'm like, clearly I'm not gonna see my friends or like do anything that I wanted to do for a while. So I took that, even though my parents didn't let me do anything, like they did not let me out the house for months. Like, y'all saw I spent my 20th birthday in the house. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. But like, when I turned 20, it was just like, also like, you know, like I'm finally in my 20s. Like, there's so much stuff that I wanted to be doing and so much things that I want to accomplish. And one of the main things was have my own car, you know. And it's like this, like, it's such a blessing because like when I started looking at cars that I wanted, the cars that were in my price range, cars that I know I want, that I could be able to afford, I was looking at like 2015s, 2016, maybe 2014, you know, stuff like that. Something that was a little bit older. So when we got sent back home, you know, because I lived on campus, so living on campus is not cheap at all. Even though I like stayed in the cheapest dorm, it's still not cheap at all. So basically I was like, okay, let me do this or whatever. And when we got sent home, we got sent back like the rest of your housing costs. You know, how much you ever paid for your dorm, you got that back. So I got like, what, 1,000 something back. I put like half of that in my savings, I put half of that in my checkings. So I did that. And then after that, I got another check for the COVID CARES Act or whatever. So I did that. I put half of that in my savings, half of that in my checking. Literally everything that I ever got, I put half in my savings, half in my checking. So it was just everything that ever touched my account. I was like, I don't care, as long as it's over $50, it's half and half, you know, so I can feel like at least I have money in my checkings. But yeah, I was like, as long as I have money here and I have money there, like I have money, period. So that was my mindset starting from like March. And like on social media, I started making money as well from promoting brands or whatever. So I made a couple $100 doing that. Half of those checks I put in my savings, half of those checks I put in my checkings, you know. So I was splitting literally everything in half. And I was trying so hard not to spend money, especially because my parents wouldn't let me buy anything online anyway. So it's like, what else was I really gonna buy? It's not like I'm going outside anyway. So that was very helpful for my account. And then after that, my parents went back to work. So I was like, hey, if y'all are going back to work, why the fuck can't I go back to work? You know, so they're like, fine. You know, I kind of had to like fight for that right for a little bit, but I got it. So I started going back to work, and I ended up working 2 jobs, as you guys know. That's why I'm like dying every fucking day. But it was worth it for this car, you know. So I ended up getting one of my jobs, my morning jobs, pays me like almost $12 an hour. The other one is like barely scraping 10, but you know, it's money. So every freaking check, like the one that I make more at, they pay bi-weekly. So those checks are fat every 2 weeks though. So those was really helped. Besides from the money that we got from school, those checks really helped. So it's like I split half and half, everything I split half and half. And I already had money in my savings before, you know, from just other stuff, like before I even like, okay, I really do need to get concentrated on getting this car, you know. So it wasn't like I had that much though. It wasn't as much saved up as I had gotten, you know what I mean? So then after that, my other job is weekly. So I see a check every week, but like every 2 weeks, it's 2 checks. And then whenever I get paid from social media too, I get checks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, all this money is going into my savings, all this money is going into my checkings. I'm trying so hard not to spend money. You know, when I was driving my parents' car, that I would put gas in their car a little bit, because, you know, it's the least I could do. I'm driving their car. And then I had enough money, basically, but I did not, like I said, I thought I was gonna get like a 2014, 2015, those type of cars. So I was like, okay, like, how am I gonna do this? Because the way my parents explained it, they're like, you need to save up 10K. And I'm like, oh, like that. Hi guys, so actually I'm gonna show you guys really quickly like all the notes that I had on my phone and that I had like planning what to do in my car and like how I'm gonna get it. This is back before I got my car. So like this one is how to save up. So I know that I wanted to have at least $10,000, but my goal after that was to have $7,000, because that is enough to get a pretty decent used car. Because at the end of the day, my car basically cost that much without the tax. And I was calculating, you could find like apps online, how much you need to do. You just need to know like your hourly rate and how many hours you're doing in a week. And I was kind of just basically doing the math to see how much I can make within that time frame. So that's like about 2 months, 3 months, May 25th to August 24th. And that was basically totaling up like how much money I would make. And then I was just looking at different scenarios, because as you see, like, even if I did like more at the other job and less at the other one, I'm still going to make $7,000 regardless, basically. And I was also adding up my financial aid refunds from school, you know, because that does count too. And I let myself know like how much I had in my savings account and how much I had to make on top of that. So like if I would have added those together, that's what it would have came up to, you know. So basically I would have reached my goal of $10,000 if I had waited for August. I would have reached it. And there's another notes I made, possible cars to buy. So basically this is when I was like, okay, let me look at 2018s, and all these cars I looked up on Kelley Blue Book, and all the ratings that they had were pretty high. And this was also, you could also look at like the specs on Kelley Blue Book, and like you could see how the car runs, what people usually have to say about it, like people who have owned these cars, and like it basically tells you like the specs of it. So they tell you the good and bad specs of it and everything you need to know, basically. And I had my budget that I was kind of breaking down, like how much, like what the cost would go to. That's why I was saying it was so important to have at least $10,000 as my main goal. But yeah, usually it would be like $1,000 for license plate, car title, car tag, and car registration at most dealerships. And to make, if I wanted to go to financing route, it would have been about $2,000 to $5,000 that I would have wanted to put down. But I'm honestly so glad that I didn't finance anything, because I'm not really in the position to do that successfully. So I'm so glad I got to buy this car outright. And then yeah, $300 a month for insurance, which I'm on my parents' one, but they did want me to help them pay my part on it. So yeah, I am right around the ballpark with that. And $500 of extra cushion money for hidden fees. I really meant taxes, like any other thing that they add on, because they do add some extra stuff that you didn't see coming. Like I think for mine, one of the things they itemized was a dealership fee, and I was like, what the hell? But they do that. So yeah, $10,000. Aim for this amount to be saved up, but if not, then go for at least $5,000. And I was saying at least $5,000 for me, considering putting a down payment. And then it's super important to know, what do you want to be in your car? What do you want your car to have? So I made sure that yeah, I wanted a power. Well, this wasn't really a requirement. So like I said, it would be nice to have a power driver seat. And then, it's a lot of places like the dealerships or the insurance companies, they have good student discounts. Like if you're in a national student organization, sometimes they have it too. Like I'm an American Medical Student Association member, so I'm part of the chapter at my university, and I know that they have discounts for a lot of insurance companies if you're a member of that org. So, and a good student discount because I have a good GPA, and a loyalty bonus because if I would have got a Nissan, because my dad has like 3 of them. So a cute interior. Like I said, I already knew that I wanted black, but I'd have been okay with beige too. A white or black exterior. That's basically what I wanted. I was like, I'm either getting a white or a black car, but I was mainly wanting a white car. An airbag, of course, because like who gonna hit right into their steering wheel? They gonna accident, bitch. I want a cushion. A collision warning system, which my car does actually have, so it tells you, like, it beeps if someone's coming too close to me, or like, so a rear view camera. Even though I can back up park without a camera, but it's just super nice to have, so I don't have to look back all the time or like look at my mirror. I don't know, it's just such an inconvenience to me. That makes sense. And like I feel like with a rear view camera I could see more than I would from me looking back, so I like having one. So I was like, I really want a car to have that. I would have been okay if it didn't. Alright, cheap to fill the tank, reliable tank. Yup, so my car is so good on gas. Like, I work every day, so it drains it really quickly, but it literally, to fill it up, it costs like $15. And I swear to God, if I didn't drive to work every day, it would last me 2 weeks. Like, it lasts so long, and it's so cheap to fill up, so I'm hella thankful for that. An alarm system, yeah, because if y'all trying to rob my baby girl, I'm trying to know so I can know who's asked to beat, okay? Automatic, yeah, because who trying to drive stick shift, bro? Not me. Or manual, whatever. Not me, okay? A regular 87 gas, yeah, of course. AC, yeah, because who trying to be hot, bro? We live in Florida. Who trying to be hot in this weather, in this condition? Not I, okay? Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, hands-free, calling, whatever. I have all that, thank God. And if it's used less than 80,000 miles, yep, I got that too. My car is literally like 42,000 right now, but when I got it, it's 41,500, I believe, and that's pretty good for 2018 as well. And it's still perfect under terms of the warranty. They're still under perfect conditions, and the only reason it's run up so much because I work every day and because the dealership was far and my photo shoot was kind of far too. But like, it's still a pretty good deal. If you're getting a used car, please make sure to aim for under 50,000 miles. That's all I'm gonna say. Please make sure to aim for under 50,000 miles. More miles on a car, the less money it should be, basically. But like, if it's over 80,000, because that's what my friend told me to do, but I was going for under 50,000. But if it's over 80,000, don't get it. Period. Please don't, because you're gonna be in for a lot of issues. But yeah, that was basically my main couple of notes that I was looking to help guide me through this process. I'm like, dang, that's kind of hard. But then we started looking, because my friend, she's bought her car online, and like, not online physically, but she saw car listings online from multiple dealerships, like within the area, a little bit farther, like 50-mile radius or whatever. There's sites like I believe I saw my car, the one I have right now, on carguru.com. There's different ones that we looked up. We looked at like Car Savannah, whatever. You know what, I don't even know. I'm gonna put them in the link in the description box because I'm probably gonna remember them. But yeah, basically I did that, and me and my parents looked for like hours. We were just looking for hours, like what car would suit me best, because I know that I want like a small compact car. I don't need like a big fucking like SUV car. So I was like, okay, let me get like a small car. I know what color I wanted. I was like, I'm most likely gonna get a white car, you know. And I was looking like 2014, 2015. My parents was like, no, you can aim a little higher. You should get something that's like a little newer so it doesn't break on you quicker. I'm like, okay, that's true. So it's 2018s, and I live in a little bit like maybe 40 miles from the dealership that I got this car from. This basically bought it in Tampa, basically. And the dealership popped up. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a really good price for a 2018, and it's only had one owner. Like, and like the miles on it is not that bad. It was under 40,000 miles. So I was like, wow, that's really freaking good, you know. So I ended up getting this car, clearly, as you guys can see. But like, we went to the dealer. We had called, we had emailed them, and they're like, yeah, you guys can come see the car, whatever. And like, any questions we had online, they had answered it via phone. So we're like, okay, that's cool. Like, everything seems very legit with this car. We looked up the VIN number and was seeing like who has actually owned this car, like how many people have actually owned this car, like any type of wrecks in it or whatever, and there wasn't any. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So then after that, it was like literally within a week we went to go see the car in Tampa, and it's beautiful. I like fell in love with it like the first freaking day, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I really want this car. And like my mom, of course, she was being difficult. Like, she didn't like it at first, so I was like, y'all can look at whatever cars y'all want me to get, and I'll see if it even compares to this one, you know what I mean? And I really do like this car, and I took it for a test drive around the block. It was nice. The salespeople, they were nice. It was just, you know, some things I feel like they could have went about better, but at the end of the day, I got the car and I'm very happy with my purchase. So I was like, okay. So then they brought up the final cost, and I was like, you know what, for 2018, this is not even that bad. And like, if I would have waited till when school officially opens, I probably would have had enough to officially buy the car by myself. But my parents were really insisting, since we're here, we will just help you out with whatever you need. Like, whatever you don't have, we'll help you out, and you just pay us back whenever you want to. And I'm like, okay, that's a deal, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, bet. So we did that, and yeah, I got my car, literally bought it right off the lot. I just owed them like $2,000, and that's not even that much. You know what I mean? Like a couple more weeks of my job, you know, because I'm gonna quit soon anyways, because I'm going back to school soon, and I don't want to transfer stores. I don't think I can handle the stress while doing my schoolwork in person and like living by myself. No, I don't think I can handle that. So yeah, I'm definitely quitting. And you know, my body is happy for that, because you don't know how sore I am, like literally every day. I had to call out today because I am that tired. I feel like death. Like, my foot felt like my ankle rolled out. Like, that's how and I worked a double yesterday too, so it's not like I had any breaks, so I had to call off. I really was not feeling well at all. But I know I got to sleep a little bit. I got to sleep in, got to eat, and I feel better. Clearly, look at me. But yeah, so after that, we had bought the car. We're still waiting on the title transfer, but like, it's processing, like it's sent to the DMV and all that other stuff. And yeah, so basically I have my car. It doesn't take much. If you're wondering about like a Mitsubishi in 2018, this is a 2018 Mirage 4 Mitsubishi, and the color white. I named her Ivy because, I don't know, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, she looks like an ivy, so I named her Ivy. So if you know me, you know I name cars anyways. So yeah, I named her Ivy. The interior, like y'all saw, the interior's all black, exterior is all white. Has AC. The AC works perfectly, thank God. I really don't like rolling down my windows all the time when I'm driving, and since I work like literally every day, I drive the car like literally every day, so it's been running up miles that I would not like to be on here. That's also another reason for me to quit. But you know, I tried my hardest to make sure that she's iced out, because I don't feel like y'all understand how cute my car is. Like, I really don't feel like y'all understand, okay? And how much effort I've been putting into it. So like, yeah, I tried for my main colors to be black. I don't even know what you would call this, like a bejeweled silver, whatever. Y'all get the point. Y'all seen it. And yeah, black, silver, black, silver, black, silver. And like I'm trying to get the rims changed before I go back down to school, because the only issue, that's the only issue, and like I've called the dealership about this multiple times, but they haven't picked up the phone. So that's literally the only thing I would give them like a thumbs down for, because y'all don't return calls after I purchase a vehicle from your establishment. Like, that doesn't make sense. But you know what, it's whatever, because I still got the car and I'm still very happy with my purchase. And it still has a warranty available on it, because it hasn't reached up its miles yet for the warranty. It hasn't been that long, like it's like a 5-year warranty, so I still get that. And we have a Mitsubishi like motors like store, whatever, literally the next town over, so I could always just go over there. It's like, what, 10 minutes away. It's not that hard for me to just go and say, yeah, I have a warranty, and show them the papers, show me the Carfax. So yeah, so basically I really forgot what I was saying, but it's a pretty good deal. It really is. And I'm so glad I got this car, because it's like, this is one of the main things of 2020 that I was like, there's nothing that I can do, this has to be one of them. And it's like, every day I get into this car and I'm like, wow, like this really is mine. Like, no one can tell me nothing. Like, and my name is on this car. I'm like, my insurance policy is on this car. This car is under my name on everything, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's my first car, and like I'm so like exponentially happy with myself for being able to do this, and with my parents for being able to help me with this. And just like the fact that it's mine, it's just so like, it's such like a humbling experience, because like I said, I've never worked this hard in my life to get something, you know. Like, the most I've ever spent after this purchase, like for something that I saved up for, was my phone. I had when I had my iPhone 8 Plus, like I had saved up like $1,000 to get it when it was like 800 something. Like, that was when it first came out. That was the most money I've ever spent saving up for something in particular. So like, this is after that. This car is the second, no, it is the second thing that I ever spent this much money for, but it's the first thing I ever spent this much money for, because you know, on the iPhone I ain't spent $1,000, spent like 800. I just had like 200 left over. But like this one, it literally wiped out all my accounts to pay that like what, $7,000 that I actually ended up putting it down myself. Like, yo, I don't know, it's just, it's like, if you like trying to save up for a car, and I take it from me, I really was like, it was getting super frustrating, like whenever I was down in school, and I'm like, damn, like I really can't do nothing unless it's me depending on someone. And me personally, I don't like depending on people, period. You know what I mean? I like to do things for myself. So it's like, it was always just super disheartening. I'm like, dang, I really can't do anything, or I feel like I'm like a freeloader. Like I'm always calling Ubers, now spending all this money on Uber and all these extra taxes for no reason. So it's like, now I have my own car, I have my own, you know, like I could do things for myself. I like helping other people. I don't like people helping me with something that I can do for myself. So it's like, now that I have it for myself, it's so like, it's such an amazing feeling. So yeah, if you're looking to save up for a car, save up as much money as you can. I feel like when my parents told me 10K is like a good goal, they're not lying. It is a good goal. Especially like just the way that I did things. I had like, I plan out everything from like what type of cars I can get, what years, and like what do you want in the car, because I know I couldn't live without Bluetooth, you know. I need that, and Bluetooth or USB, aux cord, whatever. As long as it has one of those, I was like, I need that. And like this car has all three. And so I'm like, okay. Oh no, it doesn't have an aux cord, but I don't care because it has Bluetooth and a USB. Like, it has to have that. It has to have AC. It has to have airbags. It has to. I knew I wanted a black interior, so I was like, it has to have a black interior. I knew I wanted a white car, so I was like, it has to have a white exterior. I knew that I had like a whole list. I'm gonna show you guys actually. But yeah, like literally everything just came into fruition, and I'm so happy for that. Like, this is one of the best experiences of 2020 that I could vouch for real. Like, this is the most like happiest things I could have ever asked myself for. So yeah, if you're looking to buy a car, and I keep repeating myself, but save as much money as you can. And if you have like a specific car in mind, make sure to try to add up all those taxes and the closing costs and like all that stuff. And I don't know, I feel like the best advice is, you know, I didn't really follow it, but I feel like it's the best advice for anything. But like, if you can buy something twice over, you got the money for it. So like me, that's why I feel like I'm working twice as hard now. Not twice as hard, I'm like falling off, but like I'm working now to get my money back up to where it was before I wiped out all my accounts for this car. At the end of the day, it's worth it, you know what I mean? So save as much as you can. Try to find multiple streams of income, because like having 2 jobs and like getting money from social media and all, and like from school and stuff, that's what really helped me. But like if you can't have 2 jobs or something, try to find another way to make money, you know, invest in stocks or something, or I don't know, try to do a service, try to have your own business, try to give like someone a service, like do lashes, or if you're good at doing nails, do nails for people and charge. You're good at doing hair, charge, bro, and you're gonna get some money, bro. You do makeup, charge people for their makeup, you know what I mean? Or if you know how to do like digital services, like you know how to make YouTube videos or something, you know how to edit, charge people for that and make some money and save up that money. I feel like the most important thing you do is save. Make sure to have a savings account, make sure to have a checkings account, make sure you know what is coming into your account and what is coming out, because that was another thing, making sure that I'm budgeting, making sure that I'm not spending too much on frivolous shit. So like that was another thing that I had to make sure that I was doing. So yeah, guys, it is such a beautiful feeling. So like if you really need like have any additional questions or something, comment them down below, you know. So I literally answer to every comment on my thing. Sometimes it might take me a while because I'm busy, but like I'm gonna answer regardless. So yeah, guys, anyone who's watching this video and is like feeling super hopeless because they don't have a car, or like they don't have the car that they want, you guys can do it, okay? Because I did it, so like y'all can do it. And I don't know, I hope this video helps somebody. I know I'm just like super ecstatic always about this. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I love everybody who supports my videos and all my accounts, whatever I do. Thank you guys so much for that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Love you.